everyone, I am Golden Yashwani. I am here to present delegation of authority. So, delegation of authority means it is a process which enables a person to assign works to others and delegate them with adequate authorities to do it. Okay, what's the definition? According to McFarland, delegation is a primary formal mechanism by which the network of authority relationship is established. This is according to McFarland. Then what are the features of delegation? Delegation of authorization to a manager to act in a certain manner. The degree of delegation defines the limits within which a subordinate has to decide the things. Then a delegation has a dual characteristics. A subordinate receives authority from his superior, but at the same time his superior still retains all his original authority. Then a superior cannot delegate the entire authority to his subordinate, because if he does so, he passes his position to subordinate. So delegation does not imply the reduction in the authority of a manager. A superior retains authority even after delegation. So delegation does not mean a manager losing his control and power. Authority once delegated can be enhanced, reduced, or withdrawn at any time depending upon the situation and requirements. So a manager cannot delegate the authority which he himself does not possess. Extent of authority depends upon several factors. For example, the ability of a superior to delegate and the ability of the subordinate to accept, etc. Okay. Then the delegation may be specific or general, or written or implied, formal or informal, likewise. And then delegation of authority is always to the position created through the process of organizing. An individual may exercise his authority as long as he holds the position. So these are the features of delegation. Then we are going to see the importance of delegation. Importance means it relieves the manager from his heavy workload by means of dividing the work and shares the responsibility with his subordinates. Okay, then it leads to a better and quick decision, right, in the organization, because the authority has been distributed to so many people and each person who has been delegated the authority is capable enough to take the decision himself. Delegation enables the manager to obtain specialized knowledge and expertise of subordinates. Then delegation helps in maintaining healthy relationship between the executive and his subordinates by clearly defining the authority and responsibility of the subordinates. Then delegation helps to improve job satisfaction, motivation, and morale of subordinate. Then delegation of authority has been widely recognized as an art of getting things done in the best possible manner. Delegation enables a person not only to discharge his responsibility but also to discharge it effectively and economically. Okay, these are the importance of delegation. Then next one is the type of delegation. Type, we have a over delegation and under delegation. Under over delegation, some manager burden their subordinates due to their insecure ability to perform the task and poor time management for the task. Under delegation is it occurs frequently with false assumptions by a manager due to lack of ability on their part to complete the job correctly and due to lack of trust in subordinate. Okay, so these are the two types of delegation. Thanks for listening this session.